Welcome to the No Pants Show. Today we are scouting out different movie locations. Movie locations are great when you are on a low budget kind of thing, and one great thing to look for when you're on a low budget is abandoned places. Here today we are at the Dunjee School in Spencer, Oklahoma. Take a good look around here. It's not much from the outside, but even though abandoned places may have no trespassing signs, be persistent. That's key. So go inside anyway, no one's ever there. So let's go ahead and say, here we are now inside the school. If we come inside here a little bit, we have over here the Dead Hall. That's what they used to call this place. And this is a great kind of zombie movie location. If we look down this hall, that just looks spectacular for this kind of thing. It's just empty, nothing's there. It's a great little location. So let's take a tour real fast. Well, here we are inside the library of Dunjee Academy. Dunjee Academy was actually Dunjee School back in the day for African Americans. It was, and then when the desegregation laws came along, they decided to close the school and reopen it for behavior children, and they were cut funding after about 5 months due to bad facility things. I don't know. So now it looks like they just locked the doors and left. Like everything's left behind. Books, desks, even their auditorium over there and the thing over there. They have a gym. It's a separate building, but they have a gym over there. This would be honestly a great film location.
I'm adding brain to my knowledge.
Teacher, I have a question. She never answers me. No one ever answers me around here. I guess I'm done for the day. Well, anyway, back in Dunjee School, lots of students used to roam these halls, but now it's just left here to rot and waste away for us filmmakers to have fun in. So let's go have some fun.
Hi everybody, I'm David Grayson. I just wanted to talk to you guys about how you can find these abandoned locations. As Michael and I have talked about previously, if you go on Google and you type in your local area and the word abandoned, you'll most likely find a lot of these places. But also, you should feel the need to explore. Like if you're ever bored with your friends, you can't find anything to do, try to just drive around and see if you can find some of these places. They're great for shooting films, and also they have a lot of interesting history. Like, we've been in this building for only about 20 minutes right now, and we already figured out that they still have all their calculus books, boards and papers that still have been recently graded, and pictures still hanging on the walls of their favorite athletes. So they're really interesting places, and I'm glad that Michael was able to show me. So, like they said, it's really simple. Go on Google or just go out and search for yourself and enjoy finding these places. Well, everybody take a look at this really quick. That looks just like a normal bucket of spilled paint, doesn't it? Back up to me. It's not just an ordinary bucket. Back down to the bucket. All right. Watch my foot. Hello. Look at the bucket. Back up to me. I think I just broke my toe. Speaking of abandoned places, our head bunny here on the No Pants Show, Bear, loves them, don't you, Bear?
Yes, I do. In fact, a lot of those abandoned places remind me of the towns we left after the war.
No one cares, Bear. I want you guys to imagine something. Think about maybe your parents' refrigerator, as if it's been sitting there for 11 years with the electricity off. And then I want you to look at this refrigerator and see some similarities. Look at all of that stuff in there. Doesn't that just look really tasty? Because now I'm taking a big whiff of it right now, and one thing about abandoned places is never open a refrigerator if you see it closed like this one was. Because right now I am dying of the stench. I'm crying. One thing when you are using these locations, as fun as they might be and as post-apocalyptic they might look, try and be creative when using these locations. The thing that directors and story runners do a lot these days is do the typical stuff, which is zombie movies. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with zombie movies, it's just like it's way overused. Try coming up with something more creative. Try using your imagination, because that's what people like to see, is something new, not just the same story but in a different location. They'll be looking at the location, not your story, and you want people to look at your location and your story.
Building blocks. These abandoned locations could be the building blocks of your future short films. Okay. One of the most important things that everybody needs to know when they come to an abandoned place like this is the safety that is involved. All right. Well, for instance, like you see this floor right here? Listen to when I walk on it. Yeah, see, that's pretty damn dangerous. Now, follow me really quick. In abandoned places like this, as Michael and I both know, there's lots of glass, all right? Lots of glass. Broken shards of it, contaminated stuff, even like feces, excrement. Like, it's gross. That they're not clean places. See, like right here, for instance. Michael, can you get a shot of this? Yeah, see, that's all broken shards of glass right in there. Very, very dangerous. See, coming back into the light really quick so you can see me. You have to be safe about that stuff. You cannot come to these places in flip-flops or not wear shoes. It's even preferable to wear gloves because a lot of this stuff is very sharp. And you don't know what's on it. I mean, you don't know where it's been. I mean, it's been abandoned for 11 years. God knows what people have done in here. So always be cautious and be very, very careful when you come to places like this.